is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. You know the deal. Real quick, if you didn't mind hitting a like on this video, possibly subscribe to the channel if you are brand new here. If you are brand new here, welcome. We talk about all things kart related, a bunch of racing stuff, this and that, anything that has to do with karts, including kart products and things that you can buy to improve your experience at the track, which this one is about. So, but before we get into all that, we have to thank the sponsors of this channel. This channel is sponsored by Track Tack Tire Treatments for tires and tracks. Burris Racing USA, USA made racing tires for your racing pleasure. I gotta come up with something better for that. And also Beard Octane. If you're looking to get yourself some oils, some beard butter, some natural deodorant, please feel free to go over to beardoctane.com. Use the code BEN10. Save yourself a little bit of money. Help this guy out just a wee little bit, and just get yourself looking and smelling your best. So, StarProProducts.com is the we'll call it the sponsor of this video. I have some products that I wanted to show you. The gentleman's name is Rich Deem, and he makes some really cool stuff. Okay, these products have been on my radar for a little bit. Just hadn't picked them up over the winter. We just me again. I always reference other people when it comes to this channel. It's only me. It's just me and you guys here. But I went down to the UAS Winter Conference. It was also a benefit to help Mark Birdfeld raise some funds for him. We had a whole bunch of donations. It was a raffle system. You paid some money, you got some tickets. You got to put those tickets in each individual bag of what product it was for. Your numbers pulled, you win that product. And that's how I was to receive my first StarPro product, which was the tire washer, the tire tool and wash bucket. And I was super excited about that. I also got to see the hub system for the tire surfacer. And I thought, you know what? Definitely gotta get some of these products in my hands and do a video for them, because I really like what Rich has done here. So, Rich Deem, he didn't correct me when I said Deem. So I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his last name. You have to understand, I'm a New Yorker. Anything south of me sometimes is enunciated differently, pronounced differently. We say it a certain way. I'm sorry. I do my best with what I've got. But he is from York, PA, and he has made these products out of plastic. Nice, light, and reliable from what I can see. I really enjoy these products so far. We are going to dive up close. We have 3 products. We have the tire washing tool along with the bucket. Now, first things first, you can get your own bucket, you can get your own scrub brush, you can do this a different way. He does offer this product, but he also says, hey, if you want to save yourself a bit of money, you can just use your own bucket. No harm, no foul. Just the tire tool is what predominantly, you know, he is marketing to sell, but he'll sell you both if you really need it. Secondary is going to be a chain lubricator, really cool device. And then thirdly is going to be a hub for mounting tires on your tire surfacer. So first things first, I've checked out my tire surfacer. It is home built. I built it. The axle is from a white chassis. Some of you old dogs might understand where that came from. I got the cart from a buddy. Rear axle was just kind of sitting here. When I was building my tire surfacer, I used that axle. Something is definitely out of square on it. I've tried different hubs on it. I've tried this and that. Something is out of square on it. I really need to replace the rear axle. So I just thought I'd bring that up first. It's not Rich's hub. It's not a StarPro product. That is the problem. It is my homemade tire surfacer. I know I need to replace it. I've needed to replace it for years. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I just wanted to be forthright here. I didn't want to show a product and be like, oh man, that thing's out of square. It's not the product. I've tried 3 different hubs on this thing, including the StarPro products. All of them wobble. Not the product's fault. So I have to be, upfront with that. I need a new surfacer or to rebuild this one. I get it. But anyway, we are going to dive up close. We're going to take the StarPro Products and show you what they can do. Okay, everybody, first things first, we are going to go ahead and show you that bucket system that Rich offers here. Like I said, you can pick this up on your own, or do your own type of bucket if you want to use. He uses some nuts with some rubber grommets in order to prevent any leaking. There is a squeegee and a brush system on the inside of this bucket. This is how this operates. So as you're spinning the tire with the tool that I will show you shortly here, you get it against the brush. You can squeegee off the tire, get some remaining water off there, and it works really, really well. You'll have to pardon the wind. It's very windy out today, so if you hear some of that, I do apologize. Okay, now for the tire tool. So what we have here is a long shaft. It goes in the end of your drill. I have a DeWalt drill here. I will say, sometimes it did take me a little bit to find what setting worked the best for your drill. Modern drills are very, they start and stop very quickly. It may loosen the chalk. I don't think there's a need to be spinning it that hard, so I have this one set on 1, which is low setting. But here is the StarPro product. What you're actually going to want to do here, the 1-lug system. You will put the rim on here. It just has some dowels to go in your bolt holes and hold that true. Then you can twist this on by hand or just spin it, and that locks back on. Nice secure fit. Not really going to go anywhere. Let's put it on the rim. Okay, now I did a video and it had me showing the product in action here. What I did do was it can be used this way, but Rich informed me that you're creating a longer, it's getting that much further away from the drill and makes it a lot harder to control. So even though I put it in this way, like, you would mount it on the cart, he suggested that you go ahead and flip the rim around and then put it in this way. So we're going to try that in this video. Again, here's the tool. And these dowels, you're just going to go ahead and line those up. Spin it around here, hard to do on camera, until it locks up. You're going to take your 1 lug here, snug it down, and you go ahead and give her a spin. See that jerk? That's the modern drill. That's what he was warning me about. Now, I experimented with different levels of water here. I found that the lower amount works better. Maybe a little bit more up from here. As far as products that go into the water, you can put some TracTac Blue Tire Wash in there. That would be fine. It's going to, there's no need to dilute that. It will assist in cleaning. No big deal. You're going to get some bubbles and some froth or what have you. But just go ahead. You're going to go ahead and get the tire wet. You're going to start pushing or spinning and pushing against that brush. You may want to, secure it with your feet, but you can just run this up and down. Get the tire nice and clean. Then afterwards, the squeegee on the side. Just go ahead and run it up the squeegee. That's going to remove a bit of the water. And you're going to have a nice clean tire. Okay, now we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you the tire lubrication tool. This goes on like WD-40. I know people, you could use this, with any kind of stuff, Tri-Flow or whatever chain lubricant you like. I've always used WD-40. I really like it. So basically, it connects to your straw that comes off the end. This the hose is included. Goes ahead and attaches to that. What you have here, if I can take a peek, I'll try and get it close to the camera. You have some holes that spray out. So as you're running your chain, we'll just spin this. And as you're running your chain, you would just depress this and lubricate your chain. As you see, I don't have a chain on here, so I don't really want to spray all over the carpet here. But I will show you. We'll come off here. We'll come off the cart here onto the floor, and I can kind of give you a demonstration that it just sprays out and lubricates your chain Just a really nifty tool. I really like this thing. I can't wait to use it at track. Okay, and now we are over at my tire surfacer. So over here in the corner, I've been playing around with, I'm trying to change the drive as well. I'm trying to slow this thing down. It is awfully fast. Some people have said that, hey, you should slow it down. And I'm like, I don't disagree. But for the time being, that doesn't make a difference. First things first, let me show you the other style before we get into this. If you have a thin wall, this style of hub, they're both similar. Obviously, the one lug design that you just hand tighten here. But if anybody's had bumpers apart, you would go ahead and tighten this bolt, and it will cinch up on that and draw these two wedges together, expanding this inside your drive. So my style will not, this is a thicker axle, this style will not work on mine. But I do have the other style, which is actually built for 1 1/4. So the same design, same dowels, same spiral, everything. There are some set screws. All you need to do is really snug these. This is a 3/16. It just keeps it set on there. We do have a keyway. Maybe I should better describe this by moving over a little bit to show you the inside. Put this back on. And we'll come over here. We will take a peek. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Rotate this around. This is just like your axle. So this slides on the end. You'll bring this in. You'll put a keyway in there. Snug these just so it doesn't go ahead and fly off there. Works really, really cool. We'll go ahead and I can go ahead and show you throwing this tire on. I can tell you right now, the axle, there is a bend in it. Something is going on. This is not square. I'm pointing this out. So you're going to ahead take this off. Take your rim. We have a freshly mounted Burris 11 here. Getting ready for the season. You slide that on there. Nice and easy. No more running your nuts on there. No more tightening. Just one. Nice and snug. Get it on there. Okay, so there you go. First things first, I want to say thank you very much, Rich, for getting the products out to me. Are these products absolutely necessary? Of course not. You can do everything the hard way if you want to do it. You can do things the way you've been doing it the entire time you've been racing. Or if you're new to racing, do you absolutely need these? No. Are they nice? Yes. Especially the chain lubricator. Okay, it's pretty cool. But definitely, if you have a tire surfacer, having the hubs that will, make life a lot easier rather than running nuts on every single time. Just a one lug system, twist it on, you're good to go. The tire washer, I can see coming in super, super handy as well at the track. You bring the bucket along, bring your bucket along, whatever it is, be able to spin that tire. It makes things simpler. Are things necessary? No, they're not necessary. Are they really cool? Yes, they're really cool, and it's really fun to have these type of things. So if you can afford it, don't put yourself out. They are super cool to have, and go ahead and reach out to Rich at StarProProducts.com in order to get these items to you if you are interested. So we'll finish off this by saying thank you to Rich, and also thank you to the channel sponsors. We're going to thank Track Tack Tire Treatments for tires and tracks. Long time user of the Track Tack line. I had no problem when they came on board. Also, Burris Racing tires, Burris Racing USA. By far the first tire I ever raced on a go-kart was on Burris tires, and I continue to use them with pride. Also, Beard Octane doing great things, really expanding the business, getting out in the barbershops. They have a shop carrying their line in Australia now. Absolutely fantastic things happening behind the scenes at Beard Octane and beardoctane.com. Remember, Ben 10 will save you 10% on any of your orders if you're looking for all the really cool stuff, all the great smelling items. I like Victory. It's a cologne, beard oil, the body bars, everything they have. Victory is just so good. Anyway, that's kind of not kart related, but kart related. You want to smell good when you're at the track, right? I want to smell good. I don't want to stink. I want to be BOing up the place. Not cool, man. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming by for another video, and thank you very much. We'll be back here live on Thursday for Dirt Kart Racer Live, and then a video next week. So, all right, guys, later.